Hey guys, it's Zodiac back again. Okay guys, we are really excited because we have got what we know you're all going to want to be hearing.
Oh yeah.
The astrological compatibility of all our Love Islanders. Okay.
Any Love Island fans out there? Everybody in the world.
Even we are. You know what? This time last year I was very judgmental about people that watch Love Island, and now I don't miss an episode. I do not miss an episode.
Every night, what
9 o'clock, I'm there on my sofa ready for the... I've got a text! Okay, guys, so let's go through all of the couples in Love Island and see... First of all, we're going to tell you what signs they are, and then we're going to see how compatible we think they are based on their signs. So,
Who have we got?
Starting off with Kaz
Looks like Will Smith.
Yeah, poor man's Will Smith, I'd say. Kaz and our Josh.
Hey.
Okay, so, well, Kaz kind of pinched Josh off Georgia.
What age?
But it could have been for the best. It could have been for the best because our Kaz is, like me, an Aquarius. And Josh is
Cancer.
a Cancer. So we've got air and we've got...
Air and water.
Air and water, and our daddies are Cancers too. It's our birthday
Happy
today.
birthday,
Happy
Dad.
birthdays, Dad. So, air and water, it's not too bad together. Aquarius and Cancer, I would say, the only challenge they're going to have is sometimes Cancer can be a little bit wet for air, a little bit emotional. Though, what would you give compatibility-wise out of 10 for our Josh and Kaz?
As long as Josh doesn't get too emotional...
I get so emotional, baby, every time I think of you. That's not going to sit well with the Aquare because she's a little bit more detached, and that will do her head in.
If he's a bit negative.
If he's a bit negative. If you've noticed with Josh...
But is he loyal?
He's not loyal. He's a bit negative. I mean, even when they were trying to evict Georgia and Sam from Love Island last night... It was his idea to choose Georgia and Sam. All the others wanted to go for Meg and Wes. But because it's likely they're both water signs too, Meg's definitely a Pisces, he wanted to keep them in, didn't he? And he got his way, his negative way.
But only because he wanted to get rid of his ex, but it didn't work.
Because she is loyal. Okay, so out of 10, we would give these guys a 7, I would say.
I was going to say the same.
Because they're opposites, they will attract. There's quite a lot of chemistry between them.
Quite hot.
Quite hot. Just Josh, don't be too emotional.
Let's throw him away.
Woo. Okay. Next up, we've got actually, I'm going to put it out there.
Oh, he is a beaut.
He's a very handsome young man. So we have got Laura and Jack are Taurus and
Capricorn.
I'm quite excited about these two.
I am. And I love Laura. Poor Laura.
Poor Laura.
What are these boys doing to Laura? It's because she's older and they've got these hot young things coming in.
But she's hot though.
Laura
is hot. She's these two are a good match. They're both earth signs and they're both hot. And
Laura's a little bit hotter, do you think? Look at her face. Love Laura.
Jack's pretty hot, I would say.
Oh, you beaut.
So they're good. They're both we've got.
They're actually perfect.
They're perfect. Actually, my brother and sister-in-law to be are exactly the same. Taurus and Capricorn. Joe and Hope. And they're a very good match, and they could go the distance. The only thing I'm gonna, because I would give these guys a 10 out of 10. So I'm gonna take off 1 point because she is a bit older than Jack, and I think if he was a few years older, I reckon they would go the distance. But I would like.
And if he wasn't trying to win so much, because Capricorns have to be the best.
They always have to be the best, yeah.
Then he would be with Laura. Perfect.
Okay, next.
Oh, this is my favourite. Ooh, Aries. Ooh.
We have got Georgia and Sam. So we've got double Aries, double fire, loyal, double fire. Okay match, although they're both babies. So I would say
they're too similar.
It's like dating yourself.
Yeah, they both decided to stay in because they're too similar.
Yeah,
and I think
they're a bit douchebags, to be honest.
Douchebags, but it's funny.
It's funny to watch though because they are a little bit douchey. We like that. It's just they're a bit young. Aries are the baby of the zodiac, so they are going to be.
And they're quite optimistic, so the others don't really like them.
They're very positive though, and they're very loyal. Okay, next. Okay, nation's favourite.
Oh, look at his grin. Simon Cowell smile.
We have got Danny and Jack. So we've got a Leo
and a Taurus.
So we've got fire and earth.
What were you going to say about that?
What I'm going to say is there is going to be a challenge between them, and that is they're both fixed signs. So they're both quite stubborn. And also, Leos are the teenagers and Taurus are babies in terms of like where they are.
They could get a bit lazy together.
They could be a bit lazy together, and neither one of them wants to be the grown up. And they could clash a little bit just because they're both going to be quite stubborn and fixed.
But they'd be really good friends, which is why we love them both so much.
That's why a few comments have been made that they're a bit brother and sistery, because they will get close. Anyway,
There's not much chemistry, is there?
We've got.
I hate to say it.
Should we give let's mark out of 10? What would you say compatibility?
5.
Let's say no more. Next.
Next.
Okay. We have Meg.
Oh, and a mystery man. We don't know what his star sign is. Does anyone know where's his
Please
star
comment,
sign?
send us. Meg is a Pisces.
We've got a guess on this one, though, haven't we?
I reckon Wes is a Scorpio.
Scorpio.
So there's a lot of sexual chemistry between them.
Sexual chemistry. This means these two are perfect.
Yeah, they're both
they're both a bit douchey.
They're a bit little muggy, though, aren't they? So we don't know. I mean, they could work in terms of astrological compatibility. If he is a Scorpio, they're a good match. Though Meg does get her eye turned quite a bit.
I think they're astrologically perfect. However, the douchiness might mean that the two of them will just go elsewhere anyway.
They're a bit douchey and young.
Yeah.
Next.